QiYi has been releasing promising cubes for the past few years. And a couple of weeks ago, they decided to release a smart cube, the QiYi Smart Cubes. Hey, what's up Cubers? Stacy Nicole here, and today we have the QiYi Smart Cubes from QiYi Toys. We have the QiYi SES or the stickerless, and the QiYi SEA for art version that has tile colors instead of traditional cube stickers. So first we have the QiYi Smart Cube stickerless. This cube comes with an acrylic box, an instruction for Smart Cube, extra spring sets, a card, and a pamphlet. Out of the box, the cube feels very smooth and really looby. This cube has a size of 56mm and weighs around 81.2 grams. Next we have the QiYi SEA or the art version. This cube reminds me of the first ever smart cube in history, which is the Go Cube, maybe because of its round corners. This cube also contains the same inclusions of the stickerless version. For the honest thought, its round corners give me a hard time doing finger tricks and spamming my TPS. But overall, this cube serves its price. The cube has a 56mm size with a weight of 82.6 grams, which is 1.4 grams heavier than the stickerless. I also like the fact that these cubes have 800 hours, which is good for 22 months, and has a very cheap price of 850 pesos each. As you can see, on the left side we have the A version, and the cube has a really unique transparent internals, which is very unusual for a smart cube. While on the right side is the S version that has a modern internal mechanism of cubes nowadays. And of course, this cube have a ball cord that contains chipsets for it to be able to function and connect to your phone. Also, the cube contains a compression springs that has 7 different levels, which is 1 as the loosest and 7 as the tightest tension. Now let's move on to the application for these smart cubes. First, go to your app store and download your smart player application. Choose English language and sign in using your email. After that, set up your account. And please do not forget to change your username to what reference you want. You will also notice that there's a cancel account option where you can delete your account permanently. Next, click devices to connect your smart timer or smart cube. And make sure to turn your cube to activate it. Next, we have time to monitor your cube time sessions. And now let's move on to the 3 different timers. First is the app timer, which is the usual timer that cubers use for daily basis. The timer contains a 50 seconds inspection after clicking the screen when you're done scrambling your cube. At the bottom right corners, there's 4 different options. Red is for adding a time from a stock mat timer. Yellow is for deleting your previous time. Blue is for adding penalties. And green for deleting the whole session. You may also see an arrow on the upper right corner, and it is for changing the current scramble. Next, we have the physical timer, and this timer is for smart timer only, which I clearly don't have in this moment. And lastly, the smart cube. So in this option, we have the recovery guidance where you can solve your freehand scrambled cube through following the given notations. Second, the practice mode. turning your cube U and U prime to start the scrambles without clicking the screen. You'll be given 40 seconds for scrambling and 15 seconds for inspection. You can start whenever you want without touching the screen to start the timer. This mode also has the same functions with the up timer, adding a time, deleting the previous time, adding penalties, and deleting the whole session. Now let's move on to the competition mode. And in this mode, you may compete to other cubers around the world. The app has a room competition where you can compete against multiple players inside the room, and you can just randomly join a room or create your own room. Next, the 1v1. So here you'll compete against one player only, and there's 1 minute time for each matching pace. And unfortunately, I clearly lost from a random player in this video. Next is the Academy, which I wasn't able to explore because I don't know how to read Chinese characters. So let's move on to the last, which is the games where you have the patterns. This mode contains 60 different patterns and you'll be able to apply them to your cube through following the given notation just like this. So that's all for this quick review for QiYi Smart Cube, guys. I hope that I was able to give you some information about the cube and the application itself. Here are the sample solves for the cubes, and enjoy.